Hello guys and welcome back to Jon Sheppard Fitness. Today I'm going to be breaking this video up into two sections again. I'm going to be going through a workout of one of my training days, but I'm also going to be explaining why it's important to log your training sessions. And by what I mean by that is writing down in a book what you do every time you go to the gym and why it's important. So I'm going to leave you to my workout now, which is a voiceover. So enjoy that, then I'll see you back in here when the workout is finished. So hello and welcome to my first voiceover on prep. Today was a pull day and I started off with RDLs. I always start off with a compound movement, but this happened. Obviously, sweaty palms. That's why get yourself some chalk. Don't use straps until it's really heavy because you want to strengthen your grip. Always get some chalk. If you want to strengthen that grip, get some chalk, don't use straps. So I tried it again. I got 4 out of it, which was pretty okay seeing I did it before. So I'm looking for the 6 to 8 rep range on the heavy set, and then obviously I do a back off set which is a bit lighter. I'm probably going to up the weight next time on the deload set because it was a bit too easy, but obviously we're still at the gym. I would say getting used to it. It's been about a month now, but it's still getting used to a lot of different exercises, and I don't want to pull something while I'm prep. But after this we went to the lateral back movement, and I absolutely love this machine. Most of the stuff in my gym is Hammersmith, and last week when I did this on the first week of prep, I was struggling to do 6 with the same weight. Now I can do 8 reps, and I did 2 sets of this. So like the RDLs, I'm going to up the weight, probably 2.5 plates. I'm not going to go stupid, but see what I'm like with that. As you can see, I'm also wearing straps as well because I want to not get my grip involved. I just want to be using my arm to pull down that weight, and squeeze every single rep as best as I can. We then went on to single arm rows, and if you've never tried these, try them. A lot of people use machines where they've got a bar or pulling a bar. The only trouble about that is you don't know if you're strong on one side than the other. And if you are, you'll be developing one side more than the other. Doing single armed exercises will cancel out that, so both sides will grow. And most of the time there was always one side a bit stronger or a bit weaker than the other. So this is targeting the lower part of the back, and all you need to do is drive back into your hip and squeeze, and then release slowly. Absolutely awesome exercise for that lower back. Then I went on to lat pull downs, and I did a PB on this because if you see the bloke behind, there's a big bloke, there he is, and there's a few of us in there that day, and they was lifting like 8 plates aside on squats, and it just gave me the motivation. 10 reps, 75 kg. which is roughly around my weight, I think. Then I went on to close grip pull downs with the same weight, and it was just a really good workout today. I felt strong. I think it's because I've had a week eating good food, no rubbish, and the energy was in there. Had a good sleep as well. Then we went on to low rows. I like to do plate loaded exercises and cable on certain exercises. This is obviously developing the lower back as well, but again, 2 plates is too light for me. It was very easy. I did 12 reps for 2. Most of my sets are 2 sets, but I'm doing a lot of different exercises. I'm trying to hit between 12 to 20, I would say, sets in a workout for a particular part of the body, so everything's getting worked out. Then I finished with a superset, which was a tricep and a bicep superset. If you want to build your triceps, you can't beat this exercise. Obviously it's like the bench press, but you're lowering it down to just below your chest and you're pushing from your triceps. So you're not using your chest, you're using your triceps. The way this works is you can build up a lot of weight on the actual bar, and then I just repped out as many reps as I could on a barbell, and that was really the workout today, and it went really, really good. I mean, it was the best workout so far on prep. And I'm going to tell you why it's important to log everything now, what you do in the gym, because it's important. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that workout. It's my first, obviously, workout where I've got a voiceover. And to be all fairness, training is going really well at the moment. But one of the reasons why it's going well is not obviously because food, blah, 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 etc. It's because of actual writing down my workouts. Having a workout plan for myself to know what I'm doing, what exercises I'm doing next, and what sets to hit and what reps to hit, So I'm going to go through why you need a logging book or a book of any sort. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're writing down your workouts every single day and tracking your progress, because that is the main reason of doing it, to track your progress, to improve on whatever your goals are, whether it's building strength, building muscle, progressive overload. Unless you're absolutely genius and have got a memory like Albert Einstein, you're not going to remember every single set, every single workout, and especially over months and months. And it's nice to see what you've actually achieved over months, over years. So what I have is a black book. Something's coming in the pipeline with a training book, but I haven't sort of figured it out yet, but something's coming out interesting. But I use just a simple book and I write down the exercises. I'll just show you, for example, what I write. So for instance, there you have like a standard training day, writing it down, what the day is, the week, if you're in a cut, or a plan, the weight of my actual body weight, and I have my calories, what I'm having for that day. I I usually do that weekly because at the moment my calories are set at the same for a week. It'll change further I go into my cut, but obviously if you're not on any special diet, you're just maintaining, you don't really need to put the calories down. Maybe if you're experimenting with calories, write down the calories, because if you have better training sessions with different calories or more carbs or more fats, then obviously you log it down, because you won't remember it and you'll be like, wow, I had a really good session. Why did I have a good session? And it's probably because of the food. So why you need to have this is because when you're prepping, more than anything, you are doing so many different exercises, so many different sets, and so many different reps, rep ranges. You need to know where you're hitting. And if you have not got it logged down in a book or on a phone, you're not going to remember them all. You haven't got something to look back at and say, right, I hit 3 sets of that for 12 reps. And you might be just doing the same weights week in, week out, and you won't be progressing. If you've got a book, you look down, see what you did last week, and you'll think, right, I've done that. That means I need to up the weight, or I need to up the reps. And with a login book, you can easily find that out. I always have on my login book, I always have notes at the bottom. So for instance, on certain days, I'll just put a grade on how good my work is. Other times I'll put in what needs to be improved, if something needs to be lowered. So for instance, I put in wide lateral chest press. I did it quite easy, so I said I need to up the weight next time. Same with a chest press. Especially if you're doing something new, an exercise you've never done before, or something that's new in your program, you don't know what weight you should be doing. You'll hit a weight, but you don't want to wreck your workout by doing loads of different sets of different weights, because you don't then know what your weight you should be lifting. To round up this video, I would suggest, if you are thinking about being serious in the gym and getting to the next level, get yourself a login book, get yourself a training book, whatever you want to call them, and it will help you a lot. You might not think a book writing down what you're lifting will help you, but it will, because then you've got some guidance on what you have been lifting. Then to mark down what you've lifted, and then that next time you can either do more sets, more reps, or heavier weight, and progress in your life working out, and this is all to do with progressive overload. Progressive overload obviously is to build muscle. It helps you build strength, it helps you build muscle. It's the fundamental thing to actually working out. If you're not progressive overloading and just staying at the same weight, you're not going to grow, you're not going to get stronger. Something will be coming in the pipeline very soon with a training book that I've invented. So I'll let you know about that when it's more into the process, because I've been struggling to find a decent training book. What I'm doing now is I'm writing it in, and it's time consuming. I don't want something that's time consuming. It's something that you don't want when you're training. Writing everything in, the sets, the reps, and all that lot. I want everything where I'm just doing the exercise and I'm writing it down. And I've came up with a grid that's easy, but that's in a few months' time. That's not going to be out for a while, so hopefully I can get around to it, because I've been busy with work and obviously videos and that. So hopefully it will come out, and I'll let you know when it does. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you did. If you did, give me a big massive thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.